Before we start the video, I just want to go ahead and say that this is going to be a different kind of video than what I usually make. This video is going to be pretty much me going through and explaining how Rose is and my personal opinion on him. And I'm going to be talking now, it's post-game commentary. So I did all the commentary beforehand, and this video is not the best, okay? I spent 2 hours recording, and I couldn't get jack for gameplay for recording. So I put together 3 clips. This first game is a good, actual decent game. This is one of like maybe 2 or 3 that I got that are actually really good and decent. But this one's like the best one. The second one is going to be me going up against a bot, which happened frequently. And the third one is me going up against really bad lag, which also happened most of the time too. So the 2 matches, pretty much the last 2 matches, end up being majority of the time. This first match was really the only good one that I got that could show off Rose, as well as like the whole future team in general. Now, also I want to say real quick, I didn't do a good job on future team building around Rose. I tried building like a future team as a whole, and it did hurt his showcase. I did notice that, and I will admit that when I was trying to record other videos and stuff like that. Also, if you want to see this kind of content where I go through and just do post-game commentary, I believe the commentary is going to be better, as well as the gameplay is definitely going to be better. Not in this one, but in the next video coming out later today, it's the God Key one, definitely a lot better. I feel like I can focus better if I do post-game commentary rather than like live reactions, but let me know which one you guys like more. Live game reactions of me playing, or post-game and just me talking about the unit and the games, etc. So, let's see. Where do I want to start with this? Goku, Black, Rose, LF. He's a good unit. I feel like people are sleeping on him more than they should. He does a good amount of damage. He has unique abilities, and he buffs pretty much 3 tags. He's buffing Powerful Opponent, he's buffing Future, and he's buffing God Key. That's a triple threat. I believe it's Strike, Attack, and Defense for Future and Powerful Opponent, and Blast Attack for God Key once you get to 6 stars, if I'm correct on that. I don't know if he's good enough yet to replace the purple Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta. You know, the future one, of course. He's just, his supports are just insane. And he's a really good unit overall, you know? They kind of did a dual kind of typing with him, where he's ranged, but he's more of a support. So he gets pretty much the stats of a range type while being a support. So that definitely helps him, of course. I don't know if he can overtake him. Obviously, if you have him at higher stars, because most people are going to have this Rose at 2 to 3 stars, you know, they're not going to really grind too much unless your name's like Goresh and stuff like that. So I don't know if he's going to be able to overtake him. You could run a purple red with them and the red revival cell if you wanted to for future. I'm going to talk about that more in the other video, probably the next God Key video. I'm going to just try and stick to mainly Rose here. So Rose, again, really good damage dealer. He lacks on defense, but mainly that's kind of like what all LFs kind of are. If you look at majority of the LFs, especially the ones that kind of recently came out, they're very attack orientated, you know? They're just really focused on attacking, and their defense kind of slacks a little bit. HP's either in the middle or lacking too. Rose's, his HP's pretty much in the middle. It's okay. It's lacking a little bit, but it's not lacking as much as the defenses are. So defense is lacking. Attack's insane. His unique abilities are really good. His kit's really good, by the way. So I feel like that's where people kind of are sleeping on him. As you get him up in stars, I think he's going to be just really good, especially later on down the road with Powerful Opponent. I think he's going to fit in just fine and be really good. So I'm happy I pulled for him. If you have the purple Vegeta, obviously really high in stars right now, you probably should run him over Rose, but at the end of the day, just run whatever you want to run. Whatever you want to do, whatever's going to make you have the most fun, just do that. This Rose having bleed, extreme bleed, is something we haven't seen in the game yet. He's the first unit to have extreme bleed, and it's really interesting because most of the matches I did play, if I was going up against someone that was regenerating health over time, it would either cancel out, pretty much be exactly the same, cancel each other out, or he would be doing more than what they would be regenning for health. Also, the fact that he can possibly destroy a Dragon Ball is very good. You know, it's 15% chance, if I remember correctly. You know, it's really low, but just the chance of it being there, if it even happens once or twice, that could change the whole aspect in the game depending on the timing of when it happens. So it's definitely interesting. His kit's very, very good. I think it's going to age pretty well. I was wrong, and he's not as OP as I thought he was going to be. I thought this was going to be the changing of the guards from Zenkai's being OP to LF's being OP, starting with him. And I think his kit definitely, I think I was right in the aspect of his kit doing that, just not him as a whole kind of unit. He's not like a monstrosity that I kind of thought he was honestly going to be. But yeah, this guy, he's very good. Definitely, I think, worth the summon. If you want to try a rotation, go for it. Again, one more time, Purple Vegeta, you're going to be running over him. You're going to be running him over if you have him, like, high stars. If you don't have him high stars, you could definitely roll this Rose. He's definitely going to be helping out, obviously, even as a support. You know, there's an okay amount of strike attack units on Future. They mainly focus on Blast. It's the only issue I have with him, like running him on Future. I feel like there's more God Key members that you could do strike orientated with rather than this one. But other than that, I mean, this guy, his kit's amazing. He's solid damage dealer, lacks on defense, nothing new for LFs. I don't know. I feel like he's going to get a platinum equipped, you know, his own equipped down the road. So we'll have to see when that comes out. But yeah, again, let me know what you guys want me to do. If you want me to do more commentary like this, or if you want to do my other stuff. If you want to Tooch, I'm out. Peace.